What if I told you that I made this in less than 30 minutes? If you crochet, you know that this would normally take much longer, but this pattern is very quick. So let me show you how to do it. I will be using a 5mm crochet hook and this very pretty pink yarn. So let's start with a slip knot. And for our foundation chain, we need to chain in multiples of 2. So it doesn't really matter the amount of chains that you use as long as it is in a multiple of 2. So even numbers. For my project, which is a small sample today, I will be chaining 16. So to begin row 1, we need to skip the first chain. This loop on the hook does not count, so at the base we need to skip this chain and work into the second one across. And in that chain we will be working a single crochet stitch. Then into the next chain we will work another single crochet stitch, and into the next one again a single crochet, and we will be repeating this across into every single chain. Now to begin row 2, chain 1 and turn, and into this very first stitch we will work a single crochet. Our next stitch will start into this second stitch across, but we will go around the single crochet from the row below. This is called a front post single crochet stitch. So it starts into the next stitch across and it goes behind that single crochet from the row below, and we need to repeat this around every single crochet from the row below. And we're now at the end of row 2, so we will work our last front post single crochet stitch around the last single crochet from the row below. However, this will not be the last stitch of the row. We need to work one extra single crochet into that last stitch. Don't forget this step, otherwise you will lose the count for the pattern. So the front of the work after this row looks like this, which is very pretty. So chain 2 and turn, and we will now start row 3. So for row 3, this chain 2 counts as the first double crochet. So we need to skip this very first stitch and work into the second, and we will work a double crochet into that second stitch. Then into the next one across, work another double crochet and work one double crochet into every single stitch across. Now for row 4, which is the last row of our repeat pattern, chain 1 and turn, and work 1 half double crochet into that very first stitch. Around the second double crochet from the row below, we will work a front post double crochet stitch. So yarn over and go around that stitch and pull up a loop, and then complete your double crochet as normal. Around the next stitch, we need to work a back post double crochet, and it's like kind of pushing that stitch at the back of the work and working around it, but from the back. So insert your hook. It's like going at the front of the stitch by inserting your hook from the back, and grab your yarn and pull it through and complete your double crochet as normal. And that's a back post double crochet. Around the next stitch, again a front post double crochet. So insert your hook at the back of the stitch, so around the stitch, complete your double crochet, and around the next one a back post. So this row will be made by alternating front and back post double crochet stitches all the way across. So at the end of this row, you will have one double crochet left. So work a front post double crochet around that last double crochet from the row below, and work one half double crochet into the top of the chain 2. So find this top chain and work a half double crochet there. And this is the end of row 4. So chain 1 and turn, and we will repeat again the first row that we did at the beginning. So start with a single crochet into the first stitch and one single crochet into every stitch across. So this is the first row of our pattern repeat. Now chain 1 and turn, and we will now repeat row 2, which was the front post single crochet stitches row that will always start and end with a normal single crochet. So don't forget that, otherwise the count will be off. So one front post single crochet around every single crochet from the row below. Now chain 2 and turn, and this is the row of double crochet stitches. Remember that the chain 2 counts as a stitch, so from the second stitch start your double crochet stitches and work 1 in every single stitch across. Now chain 1 and turn, and this is the 4th row, so the last of the pattern repeat again, And this row starts with one half double crochet into the first stitch, and then alternating a front post double crochet with a back post double crochet all the way across. And don't forget at the end of this row to work a half double crochet into the chain 2. Now let's say that this is the end of your project. I want to show you how to end your project with this pattern because it's just slightly different. So we will start as we would normally start the pattern repeat. So we will work a row of single crochet stitches into every stitch across. Then chain 1 and turn and work the same row that you would do for the pattern repeat. So row 2, which is the row of front post single crochet stitches all the way across. And now chain 1 and turn, and the end of your project should be a row of single crochet stitches. I will show you the result once I finish this row. It will look like this is the end of the project, if that makes any sense. So this is the result for this pattern. It is actually very quick and very easy once you get the hang of row 4, which is the front and the back post double crochet stitches. But for the rest, I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun working with this pattern.